The human condition has been a fascinating mystery. Life is so diverse and unique for every individual that it's a surprise that we can relate to each other at all. But we do. A lot. In countless ways. Sometimes this relatability can give rise to unique bonds, relationships that enrich our lives and shape our experience. These connections, whether fleeting or enduring, perhaps form the most intriguing part of our existence. Family, friends, acquaintances, and sometimes yourself. Perhaps the most important relationship of them all is the one you have with yourself. Solitude, while often seen as a void, is a space where we can truly discover who we are. It allows us to reflect, recharge, and cultivate our inner world. In the dance of life, both solitude and companionship are equally important in our lives. And when the balance is off, things can get tricky really fast. I have found myself in the last 2 months living here in Goa to be privy to both extremes, and it's interesting. So join me as I delve into my life here where these two themes of companionship and solitude intertwine, creating a tapestry of moments that reflect the beauty of being human. So, I'm 26, the age where you're still reeling from young adulthood and slowly accepting that it's over. Many of us still don't know what we're doing, and on the journey to the answer, some of us find love and partnership, which is just to say that now quite a few of us know people that are getting married. One such dear friend of mine is getting married in December. The six of us college girlfriends decided to celebrate here in Goa itself. The five of them joined me for, you guessed it, a bachelorette party. But wait, before you get any ideas and visuals in your head, it was quite low-key. Most of our time was spent in catching up since it had been quite a while since we saw each other and all of us were together. We witnessed Goa's natural wonders, cultural landmarks, and of course the phenomenal shopping scene. कभी खुद पे हंसा मैं और कभी खुद पे रोया ओ हमदम सुनियो रे ओ जानिया सुनियो रे आया नहीं को तुमने बोला था शिट आई वाली वो स्टार्टिंग में ही आता है जय वो कैन बी ओ माय गॉड Oh my god! Perform of the jam. My god! Sharing secrets over coffee in cozy cafes, our voice mingling with the sea's constant roar. These moments, small yet monumental, reminded me of the beauty of human connection. But as the laughter faded and my friends returned to their lives, I found myself back in Aldona, surrounded by stillness. I came back home and slowly settled back in my humble routine. Living here is a different kind of adventure. Here, life has a gentle rhythm, filled with quiet mornings and the soft sounds of nature. Coming from an urban upbringing, I've often thought to myself, even when I was little, how life would be like in small towns that we would pass by. It always gave me a sense of peace and simplicity. And by simplicity, I don't mean that the lives there are not complicated or dynamic and layered, but I do think that there are less distractions. So anyway, I always wanted to know how the days unfold there, how people connect. And now I'm here, experiencing it firsthand. The minimum distance I have to cover for some form of familiarity, which is an old school friend, is 10 kilometers. I often find myself walking alone through these streets, but the nature is so pristine that I forget my loneliness and get occupied with admiring pretty much everything in sight. The thing I love about such places is that I stumble upon so many hidden nooks and crannies that are just casually some of the most beautiful sights I've ever seen. So, even though it's isolated, I, being a social animal after all, have become quite social with the animals around. There's plenty of non human forms of friends I have now, and their presence is truly a gift. However, I have also managed to strike a friendship with the few people that are around. और गिप्सी की
ये
आवाज
नहीं
भी आ
होता
रही।
ना ये आवाज ही
हाँ बस
आवाज ही
हाँ बोलना इस पे, उससे वीडियो रिकॉर्ड हो
नहीं,
रही।
ये भी दिखेगा।
हाँ दिखेगा तो सही। अच्छे लग रहे हो आप आंटी, आप टेंशन क्यों ले रहे हो? अच्छा अब बताओ आंटी, आप कितने टाइम से रह रहे हो इधर?
20 साल हुए।
20
20
साल
साल,
यहीं पे
हाँ,
या कहीं और?
इस विलेज में,
इसी विलेज
हाँ
में
हाँ,
और इसी घर में?
हाँ 20
अच्छा
साल हुए।
अच्छा। और आपको कैसा लगता है इधर?
अच्छा लगता है। पहले पहले कठिनाई हुई बहुत, बाद में मैनेज हुआ। मेन रोड से ज़रा अंदर रहना है, इसलिए बहुत परेशानी हुई। अब
फिर क्या करते थे आप तब भी स्कूटी वगैरह थी?
स्कूटी थी लेकिन मुझे आती नहीं था ना।
अच्छा फिर चल के जाना पड़ा?
चल के जाना पड़ता था, कठिनाई बहुत थोड़ी। वो ये दोनों छोटे थे ना, उनको लेकर जाती थी ऊपर।
अच्छा
पहले
स्कूल को छोड़ने?
हाँ, स्कूल को छोड़ने के बाद में मैनेज हुआ। अब 20 साल हुए और ये बड़े हुए ना,
हाँ तो
वो
अभी
स्कूटर भी चढ़ जाते हैं।
आपको यहाँ की सबसे अच्छी बात क्या लगती है? जैसे
जैसे
अगर यहाँ, जैसे मैं दिल्ली से आती हूँ
हाँ
ना, तो वहाँ पे शोर, मतलब
हाँ
शोर इतना है, बिल्डिंग वगैरह है,
हाँ,
तो
इधर काम है, सब शांत है, वातावरण, नेचर है, ग्रीनरी है सब। बहुत पेड़ भी लगाए हैं हमने। पीछे भी पेड़ है, एक काजू का, नारियल का।
अच्छा
हाँ,
नारियल का तो देखा है मैंने, काजू का पीछे?
पीछे है काजू
अरे
का, बहुत से पेड़
वाह
है, और
वाह।
आरे का नर्स है, सुपारी के पेड़, पाइनएप्पल के।
मैंने बहुत ऐसे ऐसे बर्ड
पीकॉक,
देखे
हाँ,
जो एक वो नहीं होता, तोता
तोता, स्पैरो आते हैं,
तोता और जिसका वो जो हेड था वो पिंक कलर
पिंक
का
कलर,
था।
हाँ हाँ,
मैंने पहले कभी भी नहीं
बहुत
देखा।
बर्ड्स वैरायटी के आते हैं, स्पैरो
बहुत जो
और
कभी देखे
पैरट्स।
नहीं।
हाँ, बहुत लोग यहाँ के अच्छे हैं सब।
अच्छे तो हैं।
यूनिटी कुछ हुआ तो सब आते हैं, मतलब किसी को हेल्प करने को आते हैं, और थोड़ा बीमारी भी हुई तो लोग रात को भी आते हैं। आवाज़ दिया तो वो फ्लैट में भी आते नहीं ना लोग, दरवाज़ा नहीं कहते खुलते। इधर क्या होता है, 12-1 बजे तक आते हैं लोग।
Like I said earlier, time moves slow here. There's not much happening except the quiet humdrum of everyday life. And because of that, one has no choice but to appreciate the small things in life. I can't say that I never crave any chehel pehel, but I think I've truly started to get used to the pace here. It's so quiet here that I feel my inner voice is getting louder, and by inner voice I mean my intuition, which had been quietened over the years because of me not really having a connection with my soul. But over the last 2-3 years it has changed, and living here the last 2-3 months it has significantly amplified. In many ways the people who live here are far separated from the rat race and live more like humans are supposed to, which does not mean that they don't have to work for survival. Of course they do. I don't think that their mindset is one of leaving everyone behind to reach the top, which a lot of us in this capitalist world have that. So, as you might imagine, evenings here are low-key and silent. There's not much to do as I navigate life here. I've come to appreciate the delicate balance between solitude and companionship. Both play vital roles in our lives, yet often feel like opposites. One a retreat into ourselves, and the other a dance with others. In solitude, we discover who we really are. It's a space where thoughts can flow freely, where we can reflect on our experience and dreams. Here, in the quiet moments, I find clarity. These connections remind us that we are not alone. They weave us into the fabric of a larger narrative. Each friend, each neighbor brings a unique perspective that enhances our understanding of life.
आप कितने दिन रुकेंगे मैंने इधर?
मैं पता नहीं आंटी मुझे
हाँ,
मेरे ना
रहेंगे ना?
हाँ हाँ इस साल तो मैं आराम से हूँ
नहीं तो क्योंकि बच्चे है ना इसलिए मैं
और